What's up, everybody? It's your boy Money Mike back again with another episode of Elevated Crypto. Now today we're going to do something a little bit different. Uh, each and every day there's more and more people getting into crypto, right? We're moving closer to a day where we have mass adoption, and let's face it, each and every day more and more people enter it. And it's new. It's a new ecosystem. It's a new cryptocurrency. It's a new everything. And sometimes, right, you can look at some of the wording and the lingo and sort of get turned off by it. You don't understand it. What are these things? And people get frustrated. So today we're here to conquer that, guys, right? Quick little video. We're going to run through it. Dexs and Dapps. What the heck is that? Let's get it. Let's jump in. Starting off with Dapps, guys. What are they? Dapps are nothing but decentralized applications. Dapps are decentralized applications are a radical new way of building applications, but will anyone use them? Now all they are, guys, is an application, an app. Just like Twitter, just like Snapchat, it's an app. But there's a difference with Dapps, decentralized apps, and we're going to get into it. It's time to cut out the middleman. Why pay for a company to provide a ride-sharing service when you can use an app that connects you to the riders and doesn't take a cut? That's the promise being offered by Dapps, or decentralized apps. So here, let's get into it. I'm not going to go word for word. We're going to cover the key points. What is a Dapp? Decentralized application. Dapps are decentralized apps. They are like normal apps and offer similar functions, but the key difference is they are run on a peer-to-peer network, such as a blockchain. That means no one person or entity has control of the network. Right, guys? So it's an app, but nobody owns it. It's an app like Twitter, but there is no Jack Dorsey. It's peer-to-peer. You know, it's like Snapchat, but there is no owner. It's like TikTok, but there is no owner. It's run on a peer-to-peer blockchain. There's some key features of this, right? It must be open source, and it has to operate on its own without any one entity controlling it. Its data and records must be public, and it must use cryptography token to help keep the network secure. While these are beliefs many in the blockchain and crypto community think should be upheld, as the industry has matured, there are dApps that use some, a combination of, or none of the above features. Alright, we'll get into more of that down here. So what are the benefits of dApps? dApps are censor resistant. With no single point of failure, it's very difficult for governments or powerful individuals to control the network. There's no downtime. Relying on a peer-to-peer system ensures the dApps continue to work even if individual computers or parts of the network go down. They're blockchain-based. As they are made of smart contracts, they can easily integrate cryptocurrencies into the basic functionalities of the dApp. And they're open source. This encourages the widespread development of the dApp ecosystem, enabling developers to build better dApps with more useful or interesting functions. So again, guys, they're just basically apps with other different, key functions and different benefits. So, but there's also a downside, just like anything in life, right? So what are the weaknesses? Well, since they're run on open source smart contracts, sometimes there's a hack. It'll allow the hacker a rare opportunity to probe the network looking for weaknesses. This has led to a spate of hacks on popular dApps. Usability. Now, this is the biggest thing, I think, honestly. A lot of these apps have poor user interfaces. They're new, guys, and if a lot of people aren't tech savvy, you're not a programmer, you're not a coder, you're not very tech savvy, a lot of this could be very off-putting, right? It could seem very hard to use. You get nervous. There's money at play, and let's face it, we work hard for our money. You get nervous getting on here, putting your information on something, or even just moving money on something that you're not really sure of, right? And that's what sort of slowed crypto down. But guys, I'm here to tell you it's not that scary, honestly. So let's keep going here. Let's get it. Let's keep this train moving. Users. Like with many apps in Web 2.0, the more users a dApp has, the more effective the network is at delivering the services. This is often referred to as the network effect. Certain dApps struggle from low user numbers, which can make them less interactive. It could also make them less secure. So again, as you're early in this, guys, and not many people are using the network, it could also make it less secure sometimes in certain cases. So what dApps are out there? So a great place to start is State of the Dapps, a website that lists more than 2,000 dApps built on networks including Ethereum, EOS, Tron, and Neo. The most popular apps are presented at decentralized crypto exchanges, or Dexs. Now we'll cover that in the next article, the Dexs. This goes through some of the best Ethereum dApps. You have MakerDAO, DAI Stablecoin, DeFi Pulse, the best Tron dApps, IOI Game, I'm not really too familiar with that, ECO Game Center. And again, guys, you can look at this article. This was on Decrypt. Again, this is just giving you an example of some of the best dApps on each of the different blockchains. And it's a new way to build business, right? dApps are decentralized, so it's led to a whole new way to build business, and is one of the most fascinating examples as an augur. It's a decentralized betting marketplace that's built on a dApp. So again, guys, they find, more uses, more use cases. Does it solve an actual problem? And, that could be something as simple as, wow, is it a lot more energy efficient and cost efficient to run this on a blockchain? And that's something to look at. And that's where, maybe the future where blockchain starts to get more mainstream integrated is because it's very, could be very eco-friendly in a way. Alright, that pretty much sums up what dApps are, right, guys? We know they're just apps. They don't have owners. They're decentralized. They run on open source, peer-to-peer network. Again, this was an article on Decrypt. You can go over and find it. Just search what are dApps. Next one, we're getting into Dexs. Now, just like apps, they were decentralized apps. Dexs are decentralized exchanges. A Dex is a decentralized exchange and is essentially a new type of pair matching that allows people to place orders and trade cryptos without an intermediary institution managing the ledger or controlling the funds. So basically, guys, you're going to an exchange, again, that is not controlled by one entity, that is run on a peer-to-peer network. That's all a Dex is. It's a decentralized exchange. Some of you guys that are in the space or are familiar with it already know that places like Coinbase, Kraken, that is a centralized exchange. Why? Because it is controlled. There is an entity there. They have CEOs. There's people in place. Those are actually controlled by real people. That's what makes them a centralized exchange and not a decentralized exchange. All right? And it goes over this in this article. This was on Coin Central. Right here it says, crypto's excited a lot of people because they created a way to trade value without the need for intermediaries. Blockchain technology allows strangers to trust one another without the need for a central institution. It really is an amazing technology with the potential to change the way we structure our economy and the way we think about trade. The challenge, of course, and this is where it gets interesting, guys, is in order to enter the ecosystem, you need to purchase some crypto using a currency you already have, dollars, euros, fiat. Typically, you do that, though, at a centralized exchange like Coinbase or Kraken. And then you take your coins and move them onto the Dexs, and you could swap them for other ones or trade them for other things. But basically, that's all it is, guys. I'm just here to tell you it's not as scary as you think. And the different comparison between Dexs, decentralized, and centralized ones, they have their pros and cons. Again, guys, that's something I'm not gonna, we're not gonna go through and read this thing to you verbatim. But this was an article on Coin Central. I just wanted to get the point across, teach you a little something new today in case you weren't sure. And sometimes you can get frustrated by this stuff, right? A lot of the lingo is new. It's not things that we're used to, and sometimes you can get put off. But I'm here to tell you, I got your back. Leave some comments there. If there's anything else you'd like to see me cover, anything else you guys are unsure of, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. If If you like the content I'm giving you, please smash that like button. It's good for the YouTube algorithm. Gets this video out to more people that could be interested in this topic as well. Alright guys, hope this helps some people. Again, till next time, peace.